President, in the Bible, rain is a sign of God's blessing. And it started to rain, Mr. President, when you came to the platform. And it's my prayer that God will bless you, your family, your administration, and may He bless America.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person. I'm like the super genius of all time.
Donald Trump loves to brag about how smart and mentally fit he is.
President Trump revealing that he took a cognitive test.
I hate to test doctors, and that's an unbelievable thing. Rarely does anybody do what you just did.
The truth, Don is dumb.
Yeah, I had a mask on. I sort of liked the way I looked. Looked like the Lone Ranger.
Former Defense Secretary Jim Mattis claims Donald Trump has the understanding of a 5th or 6th grader. Former White House Chief of Staff John Kelly called Trump an idiot. And Rex Tillerson?
You still haven't denied that you called him a moron.
As president, he's failed at every subject. His handle on history?
1775, our army ran the ramparts. It took over the airports.
What about English?
I had the best words. Sock rocket.
Thanks for bipartisan solutions.
I tested positively toward negative.
His grasp on geography's no better.
We're building a wall in Colorado.
Colorado?
Belgium's a beautiful city.
When it comes to science, Trump's arrogance and stupidity are now killing us on a mass scale.
Relax. It's going to sort of just disappear. I feel good about it. It's all it is, just a feeling.
We're very much going to put pressure on governors to open the schools.
Is the man who has failed at everything who you want making decisions for your child's future.
It is truly a start. We haven't even begun to see the end of it.
Cases soaring.
Our hospitals are overwhelmed. We have 7 hospitals that are at maximum capacity right now in Miami-Dade alone.
It's tough. I get pretty emotional about this. Testing slow.
Delays in testing and inadequate testing are making people sicker, are making the outbreaks bigger, and are leading to more deaths.
But we have more tests by far than any country in the world.
But sir, testing is up 37%.
Well, that's good.
I understand. Cases are up 194%. It isn't just that testing has gone up, it's that the virus has spread. The positivity rate has increased.
Many of those cases are young people that would heal in a day. They have the sniffles, and we put it down as a test. The coronavirus, I think that at some point that's going to sort of just disappear, I hope. I'll be right eventually.
More states and businesses now demanding people wear masks.
If we could get everybody to wear a mask right now, I really do think in the next 4 or 6, 8 weeks we could bring this up and then we can control.
But many still refusing.
It doesn't make sense. Why are we wearing masks to be outside?
A mandate that people need to wear masks.
I want people to have a certain freedom, and I don't believe in that, no. And I don't agree with the statement that if everybody wear a mask, everything could disappear.
Welcome back to the World Series, game number 5. American servicemen and women getting a rousing welcome from this patriotic crowd. And there's President Trump. Oh, there seems to be some booing from a few rowdy fans. And now the crowd is chanting. From what I can only imagine is a passionate minority. So passionate I can barely hear myself talk. Oh, now the crowd has burst into song. Let's take a listen.
Take him out of the office. Drag him out if you must. Go back to Trump states and lousy hotels. Please take Eric and Junior as well. We all root for impeachment. If Trump's not removed, it's insane. For it's one term is more than enough. You're a shame, shame, shame.
The amount of people who don't think they need to do something is enormous.
President Trump continuing to deny the reality on the ground as states like Georgia set new case records.
People say this is because we don't have a national plan. You talk about states. We don't have a national plan. You take responsibility for that.
I think responsibility always for everything because it's ultimately my job.
And demanding schools reopen in person despite the risk.
We have to open the schools. We have to get them open.
When he says open, he means open and full. The science should not stand in the way of this.
Why does the U.S. trail the industrialized world in controlling the virus? Are things about to get worse? And what can we do now to emerge from this crisis?
Government is not going to be the answer to all people's problems.
Georgia Governor Brian Kemp suing to block Atlanta's mask requirement.
It is really a distraction from what the real enemy is here, and that enemy is this virus that's killing people in our city.
Georgia is just one of 18 states in the so-called red zone, identified by the White House Coronavirus Task Force in a report sent to the states but not made public. The report recommends Georgia mandate statewide wearing of cloth face coverings outside the home. Around the country, new cases are surging, up to more than 75,000 on Friday, with 41 states seeing an increase over the last 2 weeks. Now, in some of the worst hit states, death records are also being set daily.
A lot of people died. It's time.
28 states and the District of Columbia now require masks outside the home.
The numbers just do not lie. I am announcing a statewide mandatory mask wearing.
But some governors are still resisting.
I got tested yesterday for COVID-19, and the results came back positive.
In light of your diagnosis, are you considering, are you thinking about a mask mandate now?
Not thinking about a mask mandate at all.
The top 9 U.S. brick-and-mortar retailers now require masks in their stores. But on Friday, Mr. Trump made it clear that he will not call for a national mask requirement.
I want people to have a certain freedom, and I don't believe in it now. And I don't agree with the statement that if everybody wear a mask, everything disappears.
Just 37% of voters approve of how President Trump has handled this virus, down 8 points since March. In an interview with a Georgia TV station on Wednesday, President Trump continued to paint an alternative reality.
We want the schools open, and Georgia's been a great example of a state that's done it all right. It's a special place, great people, and they've done really well with the virus.
He says open, he means open and full, kids being able to attend each and every day at their school. The science will not stand in the way of this.
Summer will all go away. Now here we are, not only with 70,000 new cases almost every day, but from my perspective also quite concerning the number of hospitalizations, which is very close to being as high in the country as it was back in April. So yeah, we got to really double down here. And I hope today, Chuck, we can talk about things that bring us together, not things that divide us. We Americans are pretty good at rising to a crisis. We got one now.
Right.
Let's see what we can do together.